Hey, it's Jody. I have a new press video for Elevate Your Craft IQ. And today we are first using that beautiful yellow mood board. Lots of good things on that mood board. I decided to take away the yellow and the sun rays. Now, for the life of me, I guess I do not have any kind of sun ray stencil, but I found this one. It's pretty new, and it's like a color wheel, but I ran with it. We could pretend they are sunbursts, and I dug into an older hip kit, club kit. I believe it was maybe 2 years ago, some summer kits, and I pulled some things out of that. And now for, so one layer is the mood board, another layer is the stencils, so I got those two covered. And I found this really pretty opal glitter medium from Hobby Lobby. And I decided to add some yellow to it, and it worked great. It was a beautiful, shimmery, shiny, bright yellow. I used the Squeeze Lemonade Distress Oxide and mixed it all in. And so I'm excited that I can make my own colored glitter paste, right? I don't have to worry about 12 bottles of something of different colors. I just have one big bottle of the opal, and then I use my pretty colors to mix. Anyway, another layer is hexagons. So I got, and a punch. So I don't know if that's cheating, but I say it's just being resourceful. So I punched some hexagon of that pretty yellow paper, and then of that daisy page, and then I think this is a Maggie Holmes wood grain I really liked. And the picture is, of course, our my husband's grandparents, our Big Mama and Big Papa. It's hard to believe she's gone. It just was so sudden. But I am determined to finish her album. So my mother-in-law, and then of course my husband can enjoy it for years to come. So I did a few layers in the back of the picture, and I did have to find the part I cut off because it did have the year, but I figured it out. And I kept saying, I pulled a piece of vellum out, but I never bothered to look at the list again because I knew it was a layer, but I don't know, my brain was not catching up with, I don't know. So I didn't make it a layer of behind the picture, because that's usually my go-to, just so I know I have something behind the page. And, and vellum gives it a nice soft edge. I did add some splatters. And so back to the vellum. I don't know if I love it, but it definitely added a little something different to the page. I think it's coming up, at least eventually. So in the meantime, I do a little paper piecing with the hexagon. I thought just, a few here and there coming from the picture would be a good idea. I didn't like that half one. The one that was, that one. Yeah, no, I took it off. The others were okay. I was happy with those. And now I finally go back to my list. Okay, mood board, check. Stencil, check. Hexagons, check. Punch, check. and then I saw, the vellum. So just something told me to cut some strips. And another layer is to use silver. And a part of me was like, well, this glitter medium is pretty shiny. Surely there has to be some silver in it. But I didn't know. I was like, maybe that's stretching it too far. So I found some silver acrylic paint. And with my vellum strips, I just put these big giant splatters that took forever to dry. But I really like that textured look on them. It's, kind of bumpy. I definitely didn't want to squish any of it. It all had to completely dry. And then I put these big giant silver splatters on the whole background. They're very subtle, but it was so much fun. I love getting messy. I can't help it. So now that everything's dry, I'm thinking, what am I going to do with these silly strips? Well, I just add another little layer, and I just go for it, right? So I cut a couple pieces here and there. I want to really get the pieces that have those big splatters on them. And they look a little white, but it was silver paint. So yes, another 2 layers complete with the silver and the vellum, which I'm kind of digging. I mean, if I would have thought really hard, I would have made hexagon punches. But you know me, I just go with it. I'm not always thinking ahead. So I add my hexagons. I love that daisy paper. I wish I had more of it. That's from the Hip Kit Club. I trim those off. What else do I do? Oh, yes. Another layer is sequence. Okay, so let's get this straight. We have silver and sequence. And for the life of me, I couldn't find silver sequence. But I did find some really fun blue and yellow and white. Of course, I grabbed my Spiegelmom Scrap stash and found one called Oops-a-Daisy. Super cute, white, yellow, a few different blues. Sprinkled some of those right in the center. And I really didn't want to give it a title. I just feel, I know the album's all about Mama and Papa. So, I knew putting the date was important. So I definitely add that in the end. I do end up taking off that yellow sticker. It was a little too dark. It was a darker yellow, and I don't know, I didn't like it there. So I add my sequence. Yes. I can't find my lid. What? Oh my goodness. I do find it eventually. I moved it to the other side where my paper cutter was. So anyway, I figured it out, and I did also go through my Ellie Studio stash that is right here on my desk to find 1976. I find a few things in that Simple Stories sticker book that was in the Hip Kit Club kit. It's a mouthful. So I put those 2 there, and that's really it. Yeah. Let me see. Nope. I think that's it. I did not come close to the bonus twist. That was 7 embellishment clusters. Yeah, that's a lot. I was actually happy I got the 3 sequence little clusters there. So yes, I hope you hop along. You could always come join us in the Facebook group. And yeah, there it is. It's so bright and fun. Some final pictures. Hopefully you see a little bit of that silver. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.